1, 2, 3. Hey, what's up everybody? I'm back and I'm going to show you another day of how I build my food plans for the day so that I can hit my macronutrient goals. We're actually going to build it together today. Do me a favor though, before I get started, as usual, if you find this video to be helpful, please hit the like button on it, maybe even the subscribe button while you're there. I do these types of videos every single day. I build my food, my meal plans for the whole day and show you how I do it. Maybe it'll help you figure out how to do it for yourself. So here's how I'm gonna build today. So the first thing I thought of whenever I woke up this morning was I'm really hungry. I knew that I wanted to eat a big breakfast. So that's how I'm gonna build today's in mind. I'm gonna have a larger breakfast with, I'm gonna do 2 cups of egg whites today instead of a cup and a half. I'm gonna do my regular Ezekiel toast pieces, 2 of those, and then my Greek yogurt as well. Now when you build a larger breakfast like this, you have to be really careful to not do too much fat right off the bat, because if I use regular eggs this morning instead of liquid egg whites, what would happen is my fat content, my fat grams would end up being somewhere around probably 15 total grams of fat, which makes it harder for the rest of the day to figure out how to eat right and not blow my fat grams out of proportion. So with the liquid egg whites, the cool thing there is it's no fat, there's nothing in it. So this entire breakfast I'm gonna have this morning is gonna be probably just like 1 gram of fat, maybe 2, which makes it a lot easier than the rest of the day to not have to worry as much about the fat, because I'm still gonna have 450 grams of carbs and 175 grams of protein that I'm gonna have to fulfill. And if I have to figure out how to do that with minimal fat involved, makes the rest of the day really hard. So that's why with a large breakfast like this, I'm going with just the liquid egg whites to help set the rest of my day up. So anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at how I'm gonna build this, and then I'll do the workout portion after. All right, let's start building. As usual, the first thing I put in every single day is my pre-workout, my post-workout plans. I'm gonna go pretty basic today. I'm gonna do the 1.5 scoops of whey protein, which I do every single day before and after. So let's go ahead and put the whey, oops, not lunch, pre-workout. I put that in my pre and post-workout every single time. All right, 1.5 scoops of whey protein. Now for the carbs, I want about 30 to 40 total carbs on my pre and about 90 total carbs on my post. So I'm gonna go with the classic dried wasabi peas on the post-workout. Do a 1/2 cup there. And let's also add in a 1/2 cup of raisins as well, and let's see if that gets me the number that I'm wanting. Let's do a little more than 1/3 cup. Let's do a 1/2 cup and see. Again, my goal is 90 to 100 on my post. 98 carbs, you can see right there, 45 protein, 98 carbs, 9 of fat. So perfect. All right, that's my post-workout. My pre-workout, I want about, like I said, 30 to 40 grams of carbs. It only has 6. Let's put some raisins in there. Those are an easy one to fulfill. And I'm gonna do a 1/3 cup. Let's see where that gets me. 30 to 40, well, it's 46. It's a little bit high. Let's go down to, how about 1/4 cup? Better? There we go. Well, it's close. Yep, 30 to 40. That's giving me 37. So excellent. All right. Oh, also here at the top, here's the numbers in red are what I still have to fulfill. And of course, that's the calorie number at the bottom, 2734, that I still need to do. So got a ways to go. All right. Let's do my breakfasts. We were talking about liquid egg whites. I'm gonna do 32 tablespoons. That is equivalent to 2 cups. Change that to breakfast. And you can see there are 53 grams of protein, 0 fat. Awesome. Let's get a couple of pieces of Ezekiel toast in there. Classic breakfast, 2 slices, done. And let's get my flavored Greek yogurt in there. It's great too because it's 0 fat, 12 grams of protein, and some nice carbs in there as well. Let's take a look at the breakfast. 2 total grams of fat. I said 1 earlier, I blew it. I lied apparently. Oh, actually, you know what? I did that a little bit wrong. I put 2 pieces of Ezekiel toast in there. I didn't put the Greek yogurt, it would seem. How did that happen? There we go. All right, so this is actually a 0 fat breakfast. I got the 2 cups of liquid egg whites, the Ezekiel bread, 2 slices, and the Greek yogurt. I wonder if I put that Greek yogurt somewhere else. No, strange, I just didn't put it in there. Okay. All right, so let's do lunch. Let's go easy again. I've still got a lot of ground turkey in there, so let's just do a lot of ground turkey today that I have to eat. Oh, sorry about that. Let me see here. Let's do Okay, let's start with 7 ounces. It's a lot, but let's just put that in there for the lunch. And let's go ahead and put that same turkey in there, but a little bit less for dinner. Let's do a couple of variations of the turkey today. Make it easy. Okay, for lunch, I'm also going to do my whole grain rice pouch, the Uncle Ben's Minute Rice. You just throw it in the microwave and it's done 1.5 minutes later, which is awesome. Do that for lunch. And I'm going to put a sweet potato in for dinner. Again, this is a pretty standard one for me. Let's take a look at where my numbers lay. Wow, protein is just about done already for the day, which makes this whole thing kind of interesting because now I have 260 grams of carbs I need to fulfill. Of course, my goal here with the calories is just to be a little bit over. It's 1487 under right now. I want to be at least over by 1, but not really more than 50. 50 is kind of like where I want to chop it off at. So I've got a ways to go on some of this, which is interesting because I've got a lot of stuff already on here, right? I've already got 3 meals. I've got et cetera, et cetera. So I need to start adding some things in, which frankly, I'm really good at. So let's start adding some things in like this. Let's go, I have this Greek yogurt up here. I have a Greek yogurt and a Greek yogurt non-fat. The non-fat is non-fat, non-flavored, and it reminds me of sour cream. So I'm gonna put that on both of my meals. I'm gonna put that on my, my dinner, and I'm gonna put it on my lunch because it's just that good. And that gives me just a few extra things here and there. How about some snacks? Let's put that ice cream in there I talked about earlier. How about, well, that looks pretty good. 2 servings would give me 40 carbs and 12 of fat. Give me another 280 calories. Let's add that in there for a snack for later. How are we looking here? All right, I'm barely over on protein. I got a ways to go still on my carbs. So let's keep working those carbs. Let's put a fruit bar in here. This is a frozen fruit bar. Give me 15 grams of carbs there. Let's put guacamole in for my dinner. How are we looking still? Still 200 grams of carbs. Now here's one thing, a secret that I've learned. Whenever I have a lot of carbs that I gotta fulfill and I still have to do, raisins are awesome. So if you do a cup of raisins, which is just basically just a little snack, you can see there, that's 124 total grams of carbs. So we're gonna rock that and knock a bunch of those carbs out. We're getting close, 502. Now, where can I add in some things? Let's see here. My pre-workout looks good. My post-workout looks good. Breakfast looks good. Let's see, how about with this particular meal with the rice, how about a half a can of black beans? Let's add that to my lunch. You can see 22 grams of carbs. Nice. Now my protein is starting to get a little bit high here. Not loving that. So actually what I'm going to do is this lunch right here, I had 7 ounces of turkey, the ground turkey. I'm going to adjust that just a tad. There we go. I'm liking that better. And let's see here. And then how about for the other part, I'll have half of the can of black beans at lunch. And then I'll do the other half at dinner. So let's go ahead and add the other half of the black beans on my dinner. Now we're gonna be looking much better. Okay, much, much better. Still got a ways to go here though. I need some snacks. I can snack throughout the day a bit here. How about, you know what? I'm gonna add a buffalo chicken patty, just one, in my dinner. That sounds good to me. Those are the vegan patties from Walmart. How's that looking? Now we're getting somewhere. Just a little bit more to go. How about a cheese stick? Because I need some fat. I don't even know if I got a cheese stick on here. I thought I did. Maybe not. Well, let's do something like this instead then. How about instead of a cheese stick, how about a protein bar? It's gonna make my protein a little bit high, but boy, I'd sure like that's very, very close. I'm gonna leave this. The protein is a little bit over, but my fat is a bit under, and I'm 52 calories. Remember I said 50 was about my cutoff? So it says it's almost 50. Let me reorder this and put my meals together. Oh, it's already put together. Perfect. So just for a recap, here's how it ended up looking. My total is I'm gonna be 52 calories over. Protein's a little bit high, but that's okay. My pre-workout is standard. Post-workout, standard again. Built my large breakfast with a lot of eggs, then compensated in a few other places. My standard lunch, it's going to be basically a mash of ground turkey, some rice and black beans, mix it all together, and then a little bit of Greek yogurt on top, probably a little bit of no calorie salsa. Dinner is almost the exact same thing, some ground turkey, sweet potato, guacamole, some black beans. I'm gonna put a buffalo chicken patty in there just for my own benefit. And then lots of snacks today, and frankly, I love snacks, so this is perfect for me, including that ice cream, which I'm really looking forward to later today. So that's how I've built today's plan. Let me know if you got any questions, and we'll head over to the workout portion.